I can't believe it. Michael Bay made a good movie? 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi is the latest movie directed by Michael Bay, and it is, of course, about the soldiers who are in Benghazi, Libya, at the American diplomatic compound, defending it on September 11, 2012. I gotta admit, guys, going into this movie, I was not looking forward to this one at all. I mean, it's a Michael Bay movie that's coming out in January, based on a real-life event. I mean, that just sounds like a disastrous combination. First off, the only other time Michael Bay made a movie based on a true story that involved our American military, it just turned out terrible. I hate Pearl Harbor, and that's all I was thinking was this was going to be that. Just a series of mindless explosions with boring, lame, even embarrassingly stupid characters that were just a complete tarnish and embarrassment to the real-life people that went through this terrible event. And I just gotta point out that Michael Bay actually did a decent job here. And in all fairness, I'm not a Michael Bay hater or anything. It's just that this particular movie just sounded like a disastrous idea. I mean, I've liked a few of his movies. The Rock is an excellent action movie. I liked the first Bad Boys movie. I haven't actually seen the sequel. And even the first Transformers and Armageddon are guilty pleasures, even though they're really not good movies. So lest I come off as a hater, I just gotta mention that I do like some of his movies. It's just the problem really comes in that he cannot write good story or good character, and most of his movies are just really mindless entertainment. And sometimes that can be alright. Mindless entertainment, however, is not something I want to see when it comes to a movie based on real-life events, especially where people lost their lives. However, much to my surprise, this is one of Michael Bay's better movies. I don't know what exactly happened. I do know that some of the soldiers who were actually there were on set with Bay almost every day while filming this movie. So I do wonder if that was part of it, plus the fact that it is based on a true story. So I don't know what happened exactly, if he decided this, or if someone else was telling him, now Bay, you can't do your normal BS. You have to actually put in effort and respect the people that went through this, because this is a real-life event that happened only a few years ago, and you can't just do your over-the-top explosions galore BS movie for dumb 14-year-old boys. You have to actually try. Whatever is the case, I'm glad it happened because he is restrained here. There's obviously action, and it is still, in a sense, a spectacle, but it's not to the over-the-top level that it would feel in a Transformers movie where the camera's shaking everywhere, and, you know, some dude comes in with a grenade and machine gun and starts shooting. Boom, 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 boom. You know, and then a series of explosions just going off like, oh, it's so cool, oh, explosions, run from the explosions, ah! We're concentrating on the characters who are stuck on this building defending this American embassy from these terrorists. And you're feeling for these characters. The characters are well written. I am going with these characters. And I did not expect that in a Michael Bay movie. You have some of these soldiers talking about how they have family back home. One of them just had a newborn child and wants to go back there. And you're really hoping they survive so that they can see their families again. I just really got into these characters. And yeah, this movie isn't perfect. I mean, there is a tiny bit of shaky cam. I don't want to act like there's none. There are a few quick cuts, but not to the level of a Transformers movie or one of his other movies. And it is so much better because of that. It's still huge, obviously. It's still his aesthetic, but it's not to an over-the-top level where it just forces product placement in your face and guns and boobies and explosions in your face. It's really, again, subdued, and that's why I gotta respect this movie. I really can't believe I'm saying this, but this is honestly one of Michael Bay's best movies. It should be said that Michael Bay didn't write this movie this time, which probably does help quite a bit. It's written by a guy named Chuck Hogan, who wrote the screenplay for the thriller The Town that came out in 2010. And he's a good screenwriter, so I did have more hope based on that, and he does do well here. It's a well-paced script, and also, you really do feel the tension and kind of the terror of being in that country because, well, yeah, these soldiers are in constant danger because they don't know when these terrorists are going to try and strike again and attack them again. And when they're on the compound, you just feel the tension in these scenes. It's not perfect by any means. I don't want to oversell this movie, guys. It's not like this masterpiece. Oh my god, Michael Bay made one of the greatest war movies that, and like, no, this isn't like Black Hawk Down or Saving Private Ryan or anything. But it's a fine movie. And again, compared to Michael Bay, it's pretty good. Well, it's not perfect. It does have problems. But it still has enough good going for it that I'm going to give this movie 3.5 out of 5 stars. Seriously, guys, check this one out. I understand if you're skeptical, but just trust me, this is easily one of Michael Bay's better movies. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. See ya.